So, over the past couple of days, we have not done too much basketball talk as we've been ripping a lot of cards. No, let's do our NBA trivia game. So let's start with our current jump shot. Guess the current NBA jump shot based on the silhouette. That is a very specific jumper of that guy shooting above his head. Who does that? I know who does. I should know who does that. I know who it is. I think if they got unless they got the hair tucked away. I think this is Max Struss. No, it's not. Okay. So I did get that it is a Central Division player, not playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers, though, so that does help us out in terms of trying to figure out who it is. But it's not a small forward, which tells me this is a guard. Tells me this is a guard in the Central. So Pistons, Bucks, Bulls, and Pacers. Pistons. God, why do I know this jump shot so well? Who have I seen with this? Milwaukee? Milwaukee jumper. This isn't Ryan. This isn't... It's not Kuzma. Indiana, Detroit. It's not Duncan Robinson. Other Detroit... Oh my gosh, I've seen this jumper. This one's going to kill me. It's not Cleveland. I got to go with the guard here because you can tell it's a smaller guard. If I'm thinking Detroit, smaller guards, they have Dennis Jenkins. They have Karis LeVert, doesn't shoot like that. Duncan Robinson, no. Cade doesn't shoot like that, so I got to move out of Detroit. Milwaukee. It's not Cam Thomas. No, it's not Cam Thomas. He doesn't jump high enough to be Cam. Honestly, it might be Cam Thomas, especially after getting released. It is. Wow. So it's a Bucks shooting guard that wears the same number around 24. Who am I just blanking on? Is this just Gary Trent Jr. then? I think this is just Gary Trent Jr. then. Oh, it's AJ Green. Got it. It's AJ Green. I was going to say, I've seen that jumper multiple times there. Who is that jump shot? It's AJ Green of the Milwaukee Bucks with that crazy three-point jump shot. You can see it's always above the top of his head. Such a distinct jumper. I knew I'd seen it before. AJ Green, Milwaukee Bucks. Looks a little different than the AJ Green that played for the Cincinnati Bengals for years, but there we go. AJ Green. I'm going to try the, let's see. Let's go to NFL, NBA higher, lower. I was doing this for a while. I do think I'm pretty good at this game, hence why I continue to play it a lot. NBA higher or lower. We're going to go off of NBA. Let's do points per game. Let's do NBA points per game. Who has a higher points per game? I think this is all time. So this is career averages all time. Let's see what we're looking at. Clyde Drexler versus Alonzo Mourning. I think Clyde would have him because he had a shorter career. Yeah, Alonzo played a lot longer, so I'll go Clyde. Chuck or Clyde? Chuck played a long career. Did Chuck average 20 his entire career? I don't think he would have. Oh, 22. I feel like he could have gotten under like that 19 range. Gerald Wallace or Charles Smith. Well, Wallace was not that much of a scorer, but I know nothing about Charles Smith. So I'm going to go, dang. Looks like I'm going to struggle here a little bit. Richard Jefferson, Calvin Murphy definitely has more than RJ. Yeah. Bushwalk, white gloves. Welcome in, guys. Feel free to interrupt me at any point if you want to rip a personal. No way, Steve. Yeah, Steve Smith was not getting no 18 points per game. Ron Harper averaging, no way, yeah, Ron Harper averaged 14. Wow, really close, 13.8, but not enough. Sabonis or at 13.8. I know he had a short career. God, I want to go Sabonis at like 14, 15 range, but he might be at 12. Yeah, might be at 12. I said it. Pistol Pete definitely outscoring Muggsy Bogues. Definitely outscoring Muggsy Bogues. Magic Johnson ain't averaging no 24 points per game over his career. Even if he kept going. Magic or Fat Weaver at 19.6. I'm going to go Magic. Yeah, I'm going to go Magic, yeah. Didn't think Fat was getting to 19.6. Al Harrington at 14. No way Al Harrington was at 14. Ooh, that was a close one. No way, though. Okay. Jack Twyman. I have never heard of you, Jack Twyman. Because of that, I'm going to pick you. 19 point per game, Jack Twyman. Rick Smits. Rick Smits averaging 19 points per game. No. No, he's not. I knew it. No, he's not. Kevin McHale definitely averaging more than 15. 17.9. We take that. Kiki Vandeweghe or 17.9 points per game. I don't think Kiki was getting to 17. Oh, he was. Yeah, I knew Kiki was a scorer, though. I'll take that. I'll take 7. Not great. We'll try it again. Oscar Robertson, definitely more than Tom Heinsohn. Just because Big O is so legendary. Nothing against Tom. T-Mac. T-Mac was not at 25 because T-Mac had a long career of playing on the bench at the end. Mike Bibby was not averaging 19 points per game on his career. Paul Arizon's definitely higher than Mike Bibby. Yeah, Paul Arizon at 23. Shout out to the Warrior legend. Jeff, I don't think you're hitting 20. Nope. 17.4 is always a tough one. Not against Adrian Dantley. It's not, though. I love getting those mid-20s. Larry Hughes ain't doing no 24 points a game. Vlade Divac are 14 points per game. No way Vlade's averaging more than 14, y'all. Yes, no way. I was going to say, no way Vlade. Isaiah Thomas averaging more than 11. 19.3, I like that number. Gerald Wilkins isn't averaging. I'm surprised he got over 10. 13 points or Moses Malone. That's an easy one. 20.7. Let's go. Bruce Bowen is not getting to 20. Yeah, he's at 6. Bruce Bowen is a 6-point per game guy. Loy Vaught. I've never heard of you, Loy Vaught. You better get me. Better get me over 6 points per game now. Calvin Nat's definitely gonna be over 10. Yep, 17.2. Shout out Houston. Bailey Howell. I have never heard of you, Bailey Howell. I'm gonna guess you're not. Gotta go with the guys you don't know. I guess my score is in the top 10%, so I'll call it there. Not bad, but geez. More games. Let's get rid of the Squarespace ad. Oh, let's just go back to basketball here. I'm gonna do NBA salaries for a bit. You guys know I'm killer at this one. Let's have some. Let's go on a run. Darius Garland's more than TJ. Kevin Durant's more than Darius Garland. We're back. Isaiah Collier's maybe making 3. Yeah, I was gonna say he's on an end of first round rookie deal. Jaden Ivey's making more than 3. Only 10 mil for Ivey. Jalen Johnson did he get his extension yet? Because if not, this answer is gonna be Jaden Ivey. Oh, I don't know if Jalen Johnson is fully extended. I think I'm going to go Ivy here. That's maybe a really wrong move. It is. He got extended. Oh, I was wrong. I didn't think Johnson's extension has kicked in yet. We'll restart that. Obi Toppin is not making $40 million. Shout out to Obi Toppin for making even 14, though. That's impressive. Shaden Sharp is making... Oh, no, yes. Shaden Sharp hasn't gotten his extension yet. The extension guys are going to kill me. Tatum's definitely making more than Ja. Tatum's making more than DeAndre Hunter. Who put that there? Welcome in. Billy Bean, welcome in. Leighton Lepisto, welcome in. Nick Claxton is making, I know the answer. I think it's 19 or 21, so I got to go Hunter. It's 25. It's 25. I'm struggling. Miles Bridges is making more than Cole Anthony is this year. Definitely. Chris Middleton's making more. Yep, $33 million for Chris Middleton. Darius Garland knows at 39. 39 versus John Collins. John Collins at 27 mil for John Collins. Good for him. Peyton Pritchard's not at 27. He's at 7. 7 mil or Anthony Edwards. Yeah, right. 45 mil for Ant-Man. Ant-Man definitely making more than Jose Alvarado at 4.5. Now a member of the Knicks. Adem Bona is not making 4.5 mil this year. Yeah, no way. Christian Brown's making more. Even if it's a little bit, just being a first-round pick over a second. Duncan Robinson got his extension. Yeah, he's making 10 mil a year for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk. Why do I feel like Kelly Olynyk's like a 13 mil a year guy? On the money. Oh my God, I hate him. 13 mil for Kelly. Jalen Green at 33. All right, now we're getting a run. 12. This is where I like to be. Jared McCain, 17th overall pick. Rui Hachimura is making around 17, 18. Okay, I'll remember that. 18 mil a year for Rui. Reese Hache did not get 18 for being the number 1 overall pick. Even then, I don't think his extension will even be 18. Cade, 38. It's honestly such a bargain for Cade Cunningham. Draymond's not making 38. Yeah, he's at 25. I knew he signed that 4-year, 100 mil a year, 100. Jaylen Brown is at 50, 53. Who we got him against? Jay Huff, Mr. Reverse Dunk Man himself. Not 53 mil, though. DeMar's making 39. Oh, wow. 24 for DeMar, and no one was willing to trade for him. What a steal. No one willing to trade for DeMar DeRozan at 24 mil is so disrespectful. LaMelo's making more than 15. Wiggins or 37. I don't think Wiggins at 37. Oh, he's at 28. I thought Wiggins was at 30. Sexton's not at 28. He's at like 17, 19. Okay. 19 mil or Ariel Huckporty, undrafted guy. Even the fact that he's making 2 mil is impressive. We know DeAndre Anderson's at 23. Lowry Markkanen's making more than 23 mil. Yeah, 46. Good for Lowry, man. After starting the way he did. J-Dub. I think I got to go Lowry. Oh, wow, J-Dub is still on his rookie deal, so very glad I did that. Jeremy Grant's making 30 on the dot, or 32 on the dot. Sorry, it was 5-1-60. Gotta remember that. Oh, Quickly. Quickly's making more. Yeah. By 500,000. Wow, what a close one. Mark Williams is not hitting no $30 million a year. Andre Drummond. I feel like he's making right around $6 million too. I thought he signed like a 2-year, 12 extension. I almost want to go Mark Williams. I think I'm gonna go Mark. Woo. Thank God. That was a close one. Jakob Perl's making like 20. Yep, 19.5. Wendell Carter. I think Wendell's at like, ooh, where is Wendell's contract? I don't think Wendell got 20. Might be wrong. Oh, 10. Okay. Scoot Henderson, second overall pick. Is he making 10.8? I think he is. I think he's making like 12. Oh my God, I was wrong by $100,000. Championship performance, but you're not quite MVP. Oh, I feel like I'm Wemby out here. Go back to the NBA. Let's see if there's any more NBA higher lowers. I guess I could do like steals. Let me try the steals one. This will be fun. Has the most steals in the NBA. If this is all time, oh my God. Okay, if this is all time, I ain't getting this if I tried. 1,398 steals for Ricky Green. Congrats. Dominique's gonna have more than that. Barely. Moses Malone or Dominique? I'll go Moses. I'm wrong. Yeah, this is gonna be impossible. This steals one is gonna be really hard to do. So we're going to get out NBA higher lower. That was fun. I love playing that game, though. We're going to head over to ballknowledgegaming.com and do our points per game draft, where we're given 5, or I guess 6 now with the starting lineup franchises, and we have to go off of who has the highest points per game and make the best starting 5. So we're looking for like the Rockets with James Harden, the Warriors with Wilt Chamberlain, the Clippers with Bob McAdoo, the Bucks with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant. We're looking for the highest end scorers of all time. Speaking of, the Orlando Magic, T-Mac, 32. Speaking of, Karl Malone at the power forward position at 31. Spurs, I'm going to go with George Gervin. I don't know if it's... Okay, nice. Center, Abdul-Jabbar at 34. Lakers, Kobe. Wow, this is a great first run. And Heat. Let's just go with a nice little LeBron James. How about that? 190. 190 as our first run of that. That's pretty good. I'm going to mark that down here. 190.0 is our first run of the day. Let's see if we can top 190 in our NBA points drafts off. Oh, I'm resetting it. No Grizzlies here. Knicks. I'll take a Willis Reed. Let's see what Willis Reed was getting up to. 20. And then we go back to the Grizzlies. So already a bad one. I'm going to go Ja here. Just don't know anyone else that's really higher than Ja in terms of overall point per game scoring at that 27 year. It's high. I'm going to try George Gervin as a guard just to see if there's a difference. Yeah, 33. So I always got to go George Gervin as a guard as opposed to a forward. I got to remember that. Indiana Pacers. Highest score. I think I'm going to head over to the 6-man and go with Reggie Miller. 24. Lakers. I'll go with a nice little Shaq here. Shaq can be at 39, and then nice. I'm glad I saved that forward spot for last. Kevin Durant as a forward is going to be 32. But 167, so much lower than our last one. Milwaukee, nice. Kareem. Pistons. I'm going to go with Jerry Stackhouse, getting 29.9. 29.8. Sorry, I'm going to go with a D-Wade here now and get our guards out of the way. D-Wade at 30. Ooh, I'm going to go with the Durant season. I really wanted to go Dr. J, but I'm going to go Kevin Durant. Got to go to our bench here. Got to go to our bench and get MJ. 37. Lakers forward. I'll go with a nice little Elgin Baylor season, right? 37. 35. 196.6. That's our now highest. Let's go. That's actually, funny enough, the highest score I have gotten outside of a 208, which was with Wilt Chamberlain. So that's my highest by far without Wilt. I mean, basically, 6 30-point players is going to be an amazing score. Going to head right back to George Gervin season with the Spurs. Rockets, we're going to go right over to James Harden. Great start. Hornets, I'm going to go with Glenn Rice. Not the best one, but he's going to be around 26. Sixers. I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go to our bench and just go AI. Trying to think of any higher Sixers scorers of all time. I don't think I can come up with one. AI at 33. Wizards is going to hurt. Forwards and centers for the Wizards is not great all time. I think I'm going to have to go with a center here and go with Wes Unseld. Now, Wes Unseld was barely ever even like a fifth. Like, he wasn't even like 20. Moses Malone, I don't want to go with. Maybe I go Porzingis to guarantee like a 20-piece. 23, and then a Lakers forward to go back to Elgin Baylor. We got ourselves 187. Not bad, but can still do better. Bucks, nice. Abdul-Jabbar. Always get our center out of the way at 34.8. Go back to Reggie Miller here for the Pacers. Magic, we'll go with a little Tracy McGrady action. Ooh. That's a tough one. I think I got to go to our bench here because Dame dropped that 32 season in 2023. Yeah. Dang, Wizards forwards is going to kind of kill this run. Wizards as a forward is really going to kill this run here. If I'm looking through all names, I'm not seeing any I'm in love with here. You know what? Screw it. I don't think I'm going to find a better name for fun. Michael Jordan as a Wizards forward, 23 points. I'm not even mad at that. And then I'll go Jerry Lucas. Yeah, I'll go Jerry Lucas as a forward here. I think 21. I thought he was going to be higher. Brooklyn. Let's go back to KD. Yeah, 29.9. Let's go to D-Wade season at 30. Let's go back to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the Bucks. All right, we're on a good run so far. Nice. Karl Malone here. Power forward. Lakers, I'll go Kobe. Come on, give us a good center. Or give us a good player. Highest points per game in Suns history. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Charles Barkley. Pre them, though. So I kind of want to, I'm cheating a little bit, but who is the highest point per game in a single season for Phoenix Suns? Tom Chambers. 27.2, but actually it is Devin Booker at 27.8, so I'm glad that I have been getting this right all along. No, concept, it's actually, we're going off points per game, remember. Points per game, so it actually is D-Book. 27.8. I'm glad that I looked it up because I've been using Booker in all of mine. I just didn't know if it was exactly right because I didn't know. Nice, Clippers. Getting our center out of the way early. MVP, 34.8 points per game. 34.5, Bob McAdoo. Think if actually, I'm going to try a Big O year. I don't know what Oscar Robertson's best year is over here, but I'm going to try a Big O year. That just killed it. 19 points, just absolutely killed it. I could have gone Giannis and had a killer run here. Hawks, I'm going to go with a nice little old school Bob Pettit, 30 point per game, 31. God, the Hornets also kill it. Glenn Rice is not a good forward to get. And then Brooklyn, a 6-man, I'll just go KD. Rough. 173, not our best run. We still have yet to see Warriors, which I really want to see Warriors because we get Wilt Chamberlain. Lakers, I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to stick with I'm going to go Kobe. If I can get D-Wade and Kobe out of the way, let's just get him out of the way. 35.4. Now we'll go Durant. It's a good run so far. Now we'll go Abdul-Jabbar. Clippers. Oh my God, I should have just gone. Oh, that's going to hurt so bad. Clippers. Does Bob McAdoo work here? He does, but I know it's not going to be the 34 number because it's a forward version. So I got to go Bob as our 6-man here at 34. Give us a good forward. Okay. George Gervin. Take Gervin. 194.4. That's another very good score here. 194.4. Seeing if we can crack 200 before we get out of here. Okay. Here's our run. Wilt Chamberlain, come on, starting us off with a 50-piece. Let's go to our guards. George Gervin. We know Gervin as a guard is going to be 33. Nuggets. I think I got to go simple here and just stick with a nice little Carmelo Anthony season. I can't think of anyone else higher that's a forward. Melo at oh my God, Harden. Yo, this is a run. Don't hurt us now. I think I got to go our 6-man to guarantee a 30-piece in Bradley Beal. Give us a good forward to end this off, and we break 200. Orlando Magic forwards. Grant Hill, McGrady. No, McGrady's only listed as a guard. He's only listed as a guard concept, or we would have had a perfect run. I could have gotten 33 here. Oh, that makes me so sad. Who else? Dude, I know. Who else could we get here? Dwight's not going to be good. Honestly, I might just go simple Paolo because I know Paolo's going to be around that 26 range from last season. I hate to do it, but I don't think I'm going to get a name here that's higher point per game. Just strictly, not saying player base, because I think Grant Hill is a better player than Paolo, but I think Paolo gave you more points per game on the Magic. Looking through these names, I'm not going Aaron Gordon. I'm not going Aaron Lafalo. I wish we could have even gotten like Vucevic as a forward. Nah, I got it. Hito Turkoglu is not. No, I know Paolo was higher than Franz last season. Let's go Paolo. We broke 200. That's all I wanted to do. 202.4. Let's go. Shout out Wilt Chamberlain and James Harden for carrying this one. But look at Paolo only had 22.6. Oh, I thought that would be higher. Honestly, thought that would be higher than 22.6. Let's try one more. We'll try one more just to try and break that. We're going to go Jerry Stackhouse with the Pistons, averaging 29.8. Cleveland, you know where we're going. Heading right over to that forward spot. LeBron James, 31. Nice. James Harden. Once again, we got 35. 36. Oh, my God. Yo, they gave us it again. They gave us a chance again. Brooklyn, let's go KD. Give us like a big-time team last, and we're going to go crazy. The Pelicans. Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis the highest point-per-game player in Pelicans history in a single season? I don't know if I can think of anyone higher. Julius Randle wasn't doing it like that. They haven't been around too long. Zion? No, it's not Zion. It's got to be AD. Got to go Anthony Davis, stand us off. 205.7. Second highest we've ever gotten in this. 205.7. Man, we could have done so much better if we just didn't get the... If I could have gotten a 30-point per game score, we'd break our record. Of course, AD had to be our worst one. Here we go. I'll do one more. Give us the Warriors again. Okay. Starting off good with the Don. Luka Doncic. Raptors. Yikes. Raptors is a tough one, though, because it's like DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi's season, but Kawhi doesn't score a lot like that. Scotty Barnes, no. Vince Carter, I don't think is... I don't know what Vince Carter's highest season is. Let's look that up. I think Vince Carter's highest point per game season was with the Nets, though. Vince averaged... No, he averaged 27. Oh, okay. He also averaged 27 technically with the Nets for a bit. If Vince is at 27, is DeMar DeRozan higher? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go Vince. Why do they have him at 24? What? Oh, he's a small forward. So I guess you got to go Vince as a forward. That's really interesting. 76ers. I got to go over to our six man. Just kind of know Iverson. Pacers. I'll go Reggie. Oh, I can't even go Reggie. Pacers. Who is that? Didn't they have a guy who came over from the ABA and averaged like 30 in that first year over from the ABA? Maybe it's Mel Bennett. I'm going to look that up. Highest point per game season in Pacers history. Billy Knight. George McGinnis. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, George McGinnis is who I was thinking of. So I'm going to try George McGinnis. Oh. Jazz will do a little Carl action. And we need a center. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We got Wilt on our last one too. Gervin. Lakers, I'll go Kobe. Hawks, I'll go Bob. Magic, I gotta go to our six man to get T-Mac, just to get that 33. Okay, Bob McAdoo, this is a good run. Come on, give us another good forward. Pistons. Stackhouse count? I don't think it's gonna be the 30 piece though. Yeah, 21. Dang it. If that was 10 points more, that would have been a great run. I'll do one more. One last one, we're calling it. Nope, not starting with no Memphis. Can't do it. Miami, D-Wade. Get us a 30 piece. Milwaukee, give us Kareem. Detroit, now I'll go Jerry Stackhouse as a guard to get us the 30 season. Got to go to our bench to put Michael Jordan on the bench for Jerry Stackhouse. Elgin Baylor as a forward for the Lakers is 34. And then, gosh, highest forward point per game scorer in Trailblazers history. Ime Udoka, shout out. Jermaine O'Neal's probably not that bad. LaMarcus Aldridge. Nah, it's LaMarcus. Yeah, I think I gotta go LaMarcus Aldridge. I don't see anyone that I think would be high. Yeah, concept. I think I got to agree with you. I think I got to go LaMarcus. I think LaMarcus was like 25. 23.4. Not great. Not great, but that'll do it for our NBA points version. Now let's head over to assists. Hornets assists. I'll keep it simple and go, oh, wait, actually. Muggsy. 10.7. Rockets. I'm gonna go Chris Paul. I'm gonna go with 8.2. Not great. Nuggets. Oh well, I mean, how much better of a center can you get than 10.2? God, I wish we saved that guard spot for Luka. I don't even think. Yeah, Luka's not gonna be here as a forward. Best forward passer. The forwards are the card part with the assists because it's like, what forward is really passing like that? You know, and playmaking for his team. Lamar Odom may not be a bad pick. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go Lamar Odom. Oh, 1.7. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Okay. And then I'll go Blake Griffin. 5.4. 36.2 first run. Let's try and get some more assists. Timberwolves. Is there any big man in Timberwolves history that was passing the ball like that forward-wise? Maybe Kevin Garnett. Wiggins. You know what? Karl-Anthony Towns was always a good passer. 3 assists. Oh, man. We'll head over to Muggsy Bogues here for the Hornets every time. Orlando Magic. Scott Skiles is probably the main name I can get to in Magic history for point guards. Scott Skiles averaged 9.4. Warriors. Oh, nice. Warriors forward's a great one to get because Draymond. 8.9. And then Pelicans, I guess I'll go AD. AD is 3.9. That's the problem, is getting these centers and forwards is so hard. Lakers, all-time Lakers. Let's go Magic, easy. 13.1, nice. We'll go to the forwards and get Draymond out of the way. That's a big one. Spurs, I feel like, I was thinking Timmy Duncan immediately. I was thinking about going Duncan immediately because we knew he averaged at least like 4. But I think I kind of want to just keep it safe and go, I don't know if I want to get our guards out of the way and go Tony Parker here. Any ideas, concept? Any ideas, anyone in chat? For who to go with for San Antonio? I could go Duncan as a center. I don't know how much better we're going to get center-wise. Tony Parker as a guard. Forwards. Kawhi was not passing it like that. Boris Diaw maybe would be up there for forwards. Aldridge, no. DeRozan might be around there. Honestly, DeRozan might not be a terrible one for forwards. I feel like DeRozan was averaging like 5 or 6. Yeah, 6.9. I will actually really take that. Portland. I think I'm either going to go Sabonis or Walton. Who's higher in assists? Bill Walton or Arvydas Sabonis? That's a tough choice. I feel like Sabonis came in, though, and was just passing. Bill won MVP, though. You can't have MVP with averaging 3 assists. You got to have like 4 or 5. Let's go Bill. 5. It's not great. And then I'll go Mike Conley season for our last guard. That'll put us at 40. It's only my second time ever hitting 40 on this, so I guess I'll take that. 40.4. My other highest before this was 42 flat. So not bad getting a couple above. Getting Jokic is so clutch. Wow, we keep getting Muggsy Bogues, huh? Pacers, Halliburton. I mean, how do I not go Tyrese at 10.9? Celtics passers. I think I'm just going to go Bird, man. Bird was such a great passer. 7.6 is huge. You know what? Let's go over to Marc Gasol. I feel like Marc Gasol is a passer. 4.7. And then Wizards forwards. God, Wizards forwards. No one on the Wizards ever passes the ball, ever. Now you got to give me a forward that does. Denny, 3.8. Pistons, that's a great start. Isaiah Thomas. Knicks. Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe are both going to be more than Brunson, I'd imagine. Because Brunson's only at like 6.8 or something. Any other names I could think of in Knicks? Dishing it like that. Centers, I don't think Ewing was passing like that. I think I'm going to go for Walt Frazier. 8.2, that's not good. I'll try Wes Unseld at the center. 5.2 is fine. We already saw what Katz was here. Is there anyone else that maybe is doing it better? Julius Randle, Kevin Love. And then a forward, LeBron James is honestly a great Laker to get, 8.3. So there's another 40 piece. Look at that, 40. With a terrible Walt Frazier pick. Oh, yeah. Chris Paul. Oh, yeah. Okay, Magic. No. I got to go Magic, though, because he's at 13. Bucks. I should have saved it for Big O and gone LeBron. I knew it. Bucks for, Andrew Bogut. Might be a great center for this. Jermaine O'Neal passing like that, 0.3. And you know what? I'll even go Jermaine O'Neal again just to prove how bad this run was. Okay. Luka. Orlando Magic. I will go with Scott Skiles. Spurs. I will go with Tim Duncan as a forward here. Jeez. Marc Gasol. And a Bulls forward, Scotty. Warriors. Draymond. Yep. Suns. Let's go easy. Steve Nash. Easy. Brooklyn. Jason Kidd. Loving this run so far. Orlando. Gosh. Vucevic. Dwight was not passing like that. Gortat was not passing like that. Vooch might not be the worst option. Shaq was not passing like that. Vooch has always been a solid passer. 3.8, and then Larry. Is Larry going to get us to 40? 42.3. Yes, that's our new highest. I'll take it. That is our new high score right there. 42.3 assists per game. We take. I'm going to try the win shares one just to try and... I've never done the win shares one before, but let's try and see if I can do a good job. Like, Jason Kidd's got to have a high win share, 11.3. I will not go with our guards yet because I want to go Dirk here because I know his MVP here. Yeah, 17. Celtics. Oh, wait. Hold on. Celtics. Can I go Bill Russell? Yeah. 17.3. Knicks. Am I crazy to say let's go Brunson just because of his... Yeah, 11.2. Oh, I should have saved that guard, though. Save the guards. Save the guards because every team has good guards and not every team has great forwards. LaMarcus Aldridge win shares 11.1. So 68.6 is our new high score on win shares. Win shares 68.6. Try it again. Utah Jazz. I mean, how is Stockton not going to be the highest one, right? Yeah, 15.6. Nets, I'll go right back to Jason Kidd. I know he's only at like 11, but okay, Heat. I'm going to go with a nice LeBron James. Keep it simple. Lakers, I'm going to go forward or center. Forward or center in the Lakers history with the highest win shares. Well, if we're going, I think I'm just going to go Shaq. Oh my God, I thought I just picked AC Green. That would have been terrible. Shaq, 18.6 in the forward for the Sixers. Dr. J. Or Billy Cunningham, I'm thinking. Best. No, I got to go Dr. J. 13.8. So 78.6, new highest score. We actually exactly went up by 10 on our last one. So nice. Do it again. Lakers. Lakers best in ever. Probably going to be a, it's probably going to be a Magic. I'll go Jerry West. Why not? Jerry West has to be high up here. 17, not bad. Pistons will go IT. Celtics, I'll go Larry Legend. Blazers, I'll go Bill Walton, his MVP season at center. 10.2, and then I'll go KG. Damn, if Bill Walton's was higher, that would have been a great run. But for some reason, Bill Walton or Kevin Garnett or Bills was not that high. Orlando Magic. I'm gonna go Dwight. Get our center out of the way. 14.4. I'm gonna go back to John Stockton here. 15.6. Kings. Big O. Probably right. Oscar Robertson at 20. Nice. We gotta go Nowitzki. 17, and then Clippers. I'll go Bob Mack. Oh no, it's a power forward. Yikes. Power forward for the Clippers is gonna hurt. Blake Griffin maybe. Kawhi last a couple past seasons ago, but he hasn't really been great. So I will go with Blake. I think I'm gonna do Blake Griffin. But highest, 80.5. There we go. Blake Griffin was at 12. I'll take that. 80.5 is our new high score. Back to John Stockton. Lakers will go back to Jerry West. Pistons. I should have saved it. Should have saved it. Should have saved it. Should have saved the guards. Should have saved the guards. Pistons. Pistons all time. Win shares, forwards or centers. Ben Wallace, maybe I'm thinking, because of his defensive impact. 11.6, but then I get Portland. It's like I should have had Bill Walton here. So now I got to go LaMarcus Aldridge again, which is not great at 11.1, and then I'll go Elvin Hayes. Yeah, 12. Not good. Not a good run there. Denver. Oh my God, Jokic. What a start. What a start. 17. Oh yeah. Timmy Duncan. Damian Lillard. 12. Come on. Don't disrespect him like that. I'll go T-Mac. And I'll go Karl Malone just to see what his is. 80.2. That's our second highest now we've gotten in win shares. I still feel like we could get like 85 if we do this right. I can't believe Dame was only at 12. Thunder. Call me crazy. I'm going to go with that Russell Westbrook. He's into everything. 14 win shares. I promise you Westbrook's higher than that. I'll go Dwight again. And I get Denver right after. We're done. Lakers, Jerry West. Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Raptors. Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Bosh. I think I'm going to go Kawhi. That one season, 9. Oh, that's so terrible. Do I go Curry or Wilt? I got to go Wilt's 50-point season, right? Yeah, 25. And then Chris Paul. This is going to be our best run. 88.2. I knew we could get it. 88.2. New high score on the win shares draft face-off. Let's go. I'll take that. 17, 18, 18, 25. Shout out Kawhi. Even though, the Raptors won the championship that year, it looks like his win shares were not that great. Let's see. Is there any other ones we could do? I'll do the I Called Game. This has been a fun one we've done in the past where I have to remember the NBA game that happened. Let's see. It looks like Houston is home, so I'll go Rockets. Let's find Houston. And then the visiting team is the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay, what year did this happen? This is the Western Conference Semis Game 7. It's James Harden versus Chris Paul. So, hold on, West Semis. So this team went on to play the Warriors. This had to have been the Rockets beating them because the Clippers never made it. So my guess is if this is that team, I'm going to go 2017, I think this year would be. No. Who else is on the court? Is there anyone else on the Rockets court that I think could help me out here? DeAndre Jordan dunking. 2016. Game was played in 2015. Okay, that was going to be my next guess. This is playoffs round 2. Coaches. Mike D'Antoni was the head coach here. Mike D'Antoni was the head coach. And then the Clippers coach during the Lob City was obviously Doc. It was not Mike D'Antoni. Who was the head coach for the Rockets in 2015 if it wasn't Mike D'Antoni? Head coach for the Rockets in 2015 if it wasn't Mike D'Antoni. What? Anyone else know? I know Rockets fan. You were in here. You're a Rockets fan. Who is the head coach of the Rockets in 2015? Before they must have canned this guy. I don't know if I'm going to get there. Rockets coach in 2015, not named D'Antoni. So this must have been the year before they did the full D'Antoni reset. I'm trying to picture guys that I know would have coached the Rockets. Kevin McHale? No, I know it's not Kevin McHale, but I'll try it. Wow, it was Kevin McHale. Wow, I forgot about that. That's funny. How many players can I name for both teams? So, Houston, obviously James Harden. Bang. 99% of people are getting him. If I look through the play, I'm pretty sure, call me crazy if I know ball like this. Omri Caspi? Nope. Okay. So that's going to be Dantes Montejunis. Montejunis. I don't know how to spell his name. Dostes Montejunis. I'm not going to get his name right, huh? How do I spell Dantes? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that's Montejunis. That's me, Trevor Ariza. Obviously, Trevor Ariza was on this team. Yep. I'm going to get probably Quinn Capella running center. Yep. Lukenba Mute was on that team. Lukenba... Oh, no, he was not. Okay. Can we get another full picture here? Come on. Bald guy number 20. That's not like Jody Meeks. I'm struggling. Who was the other 3-and-D guys on that team? Was like Ryan Anderson still there? No way. I'm not going to get there. All right. Let's go Chris Paul for the Clippers. We'll go Blake Griffin. We'll go, obviously, DeAndre Jordan. JJ Redick would likely be there. And then there's Matt Barnes. Was probably their starting shooting small forward. Yeah, and then they obviously had Jamal Crawford off the bench. I'm going to try Montrezl Harrell. I don't know if he was there. No, he was... Oh, my God, Montrezl Harrell was in Houston. No, he was not. I think I see Austin Rivers. There you go. Austin Rivers was on that team. Anyone else that I'm blanking on for the Clippers? Yeah, I mean, that's their starting lineup. The guys already named. Who is this? Why am I blanking so bad on that? Even this guy, number 5. Maybe that's Quinn Capella? These 3-and-D guys are killing me for Houston, though. Al-Farouq Aminu, maybe? Al-Farouq. Thought I tried Aminu. No Aminu on this Rockets team. Who else? Kevin Martin was obviously traded for Harden. Who was on those original Rockets teams? Eric Gordon? If he's not on the Rockets, he's on the Clippers. No, neither. Wow. I think I'm going to have to submit. Who did I forget? See all players. Dwight Howard, Jason Terry, Josh Smith, Corey Brewer, Terrence Jones, Pablo Prigioni, Kostas Papanicolaou. I forgot about him. And Nick Johnson. Spencer Hawes, Dante Jones, and Glenn Davis. That's tough. Player who scored the last points of the game? Probably Harden. No. Blake? It was Corey Brewer. Yeah, I was going to get that. Corey Brewer scored the last points in the Western Conference semis, Game 7. That's a tough game, though. That's a fun one. And then I'll try, let's see if I can get the hoop grids. Under 800 minutes in a season for the Pistons. Derrick Rose. Nice. Cleveland Cavaliers. Let me think of those old school guys. I'm going to go with Timothy Mozgov. Timofey Mozgov. Nice. Pacers. I'm going to go Dante Jones. I don't know why that's coming to my head, but Dante Jones. Yep. Less than 2,026 assists in their career. Who's recent? Like Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker doesn't count? No way. Jarris has... Oh my God, I did it for the Pistons. Sorry. Jarris Walker over here, 1.18%. I could do better than that. I could do better. I could get those other ones. Let me think back to old school. Let me go Ian Mahimi. There we go. 25-point game in the regular season. Let me think back. Let me go Mel. What's his name? We were just looking at him earlier. Mel Daniels? Shoot. It's not Mel Daniels. What's his name? I'll get there. Cleveland Cavaliers, less than 2,026 assists. Cleveland. I probably could have gone Mozgov here, honestly, and that would have worked. But I'm going to go with suited up for Cleveland for a bit. I'm trying to think of like the early 2000s Cleveland runs. Or the late 2000s Cleveland runs with those LeBron terrible teams. Shaq. Oh my god, of course Shaq has more than 2,026 assists in his career. Short careers, didn't play much. Cleveland guy. Maybe like a Karis LeVert. I know that's not going to be a good one, but Karis LeVert has more than 2,026 assists in his career. Wow. Dellavedova. That's too easy. Pistons. Old school Pistons. I'm going to go Rasheed Wallace. No, he definitely has more than 2,026 assists in his career. Short career guys. Kevin Knox. Played for the Pistons for a bit. 25-point game in the regular season. 25-plus point game in the regular season. How obscure can I get? Well, I remember Malachi Flynn dropped 50 with the Pistons. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I'm going to head over to the Cavs and go Pablo Prigioni. Pacers. Oh, Prigioni didn't work. Oh, dang. 25-point game regular season. Pistons. 25-point per game season. How obscure can I get? Tim Hardaway Jr.? All right, I'll take that. Cleveland, less than 2,026 assists. I can get someone better than this. Dean Wade. See, too recent. I'm thinking too recent here. Let's go back. Who was Cleveland drafting when they had their guys? Cleveland drafted Dion Waiters. There we go. 25-point game in the regular season. I mean, Dion would definitely count here. But how much more obscure can I get on a 25-point guy? Thinking. Let's do... 25-point game in the regular season for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson? Okay. Oh, Dante Jones, by the way, went down. 25-point game regular season, Indiana. Let's think of those. I know Indiana players. George Hill. George Hill's not gonna be a good name. That's who is that long? Who's the Dreads? Oh my God, I just got a guy pictured in my head. He played for the Lakers. He was a center. Jordan Hill. Was that his name? Wow, Jordan Hill. That's a great name. There we go. There's gonna be 9 hoop grids for you. I'll take it. I will take it. Your score is better than 43.9. I'm in the top 50. I'll take it. Leaderboard. Let's see this guy. Dude just got a unicorn. I mean, you gotta be lying, man. You gotta be lying to get unicorns on that. But that's gonna do it for our NBA talk. Maybe I'll do a little Larry Birdle. Yeah, let's do some Larry Birdle. Okay, we gotta match up these names. So if you guys are here with me, it's gonna be the last game we played basketball related. We gotta match up these things. So Ibaka, definitely with the Thunder. Adams would be with the Thunder, so I'll switch Crowder with Adams. Yep. Who else would be with this? Roberson, Andre Roberson will be over here. And another guy on that team, Russell Westbrook. There we go. Good one to start. Now we know we have Ibaka, Valanciunas, and Anunoby. Raptors across. So Raptors across would also include Kyle Lowry and if this is Mitchell Robinson, I'm going to go like this. It's not. So I'm going to go Towns. Okay, I'm liking what I'm getting here. I can tell Butler is going to be with... I don't know what Butler that is. Bridges. And then also with the Knicks would be... What Butler is this? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, dang it. That really hurts. But the Raptors one is going to be... If I move the Raptors over here... Oh, no. Raptors would go... Oh, this is going to be tough for me to get to now. Because I messed up the lines on a lot of these. Morant has to be over here with Memphis. Brooks has to be with Memphis. Pirtle has to be with the Raptors here. Quickly as a Knick or a Raptor. I'm guessing that's where the crossover is. I have 15 swaps to get. I already got this row done. I'll try quickly. It's not quickly. Dang it. Starjay? No, Starjay never played with these guys. Where's Pirtle? Pirtle will get mixed with Anunoby, and then Anunoby goes here. Okay, now we're starting to make some money moves. Now I can switch Brooks in here, Morant and Robinson. Okay, who else played on this team? Ibaka, Valanciunas, Kyle Lowry, Toronto, and Anunoby. Can't believe that's one of my first times ever completing this. 2017-18 Raptors, 2015-16 Thunder, 2019-20 Grizzlies, 25-26 Raptors, 21-22 Heat, and 25-26 Knicks. I'm so happy about that. That was a great run. It was a great run there. And my friends, this is going to do it for our NBA mini games for the day. That was fun. Appreciate everyone that tuned in.